What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to the walkthrough. So before we continue on, go ahead over to your oath memory and swap from hunter to impurity. You're gonna want access to impurity for a summon for the next boss that is coming up. But afterwards, just right here, right outside, you can hit this headstone and warp back to the hunter's nightmare. I'll get my new weapon this episode. I'm so excited to show you how it goes. Alright, so down the door. And the first thing we have to do is kill the fuglies. Well, actually, before the fuglies, first we're going to go up here. Right on up top to grab the constable's gloves. Then we're going to go down and kill the fuglies. Now, I would suggest getting the one that's over here patrolling first. See, I'm like, I've never seen them engage like that before. Notice these ones seem a little bit tankier, but killing them will get you the constable's trousers. I should have looked at blood gems while I was back, but I forgot. Alright, so in the next area, we're going to have two doggos that come after us. Just be ready for them. I already kind of see them running in. There's one, and there's two. And if we go where the dogs came from, we'll get this frenzied cold blood. Let's see. Go left for cold blood, continue till it opens up, and go left for a dog and a baddie. Alright, so ignore all that stuff for now. Instead, go this way. There we go. Now we'll go this way. Oh boy. Back up, take him down first. You know what, since I'm already almost, I actually leveled this up. I did, I put you up to +9. Let's try you out. What's the damage on you? Oh no, your damage is pretty shit. We don't want to use that. I don't have good gems inside of it. Okay, Mr. Hyper Armor. What is it at? 44? That should be fine. 44. I mean, I can use this for a bit, just to be safe. We'll grab that a little bit later. Instead, go up the ladder for now. And you can ignore the moaning that you hear. I'm gonna go up here and drop across that. Let me get the constable's garb. And then after that, up again. Switch weapons here. We'll drop this way. See a guy sitting right there, ready to throw down. Ooh. It's the scythe. Oh, god damn, he's hard. Oh my god. Oh no, he got me. Scythe Hunter does not fuck around. So basically there's three, I guess you could call them Red Eye Hunters. There's the Boomhammer one, which we already defeated. There is the Beast Cutter one, which we already defeated, and then there's the Scythe Hunter, which is that one. Very unfortunate end to our journey right there, Mr. Scythe Hunter. But we'll just run back there. Thankfully, there's not, like, you know, we didn't fight a ton of things to get over to there. And right when we get past him, we actually come up on another shortcut. Well, not another shortcut, but a full-on rest area, so... See, running back here is pretty safe. The only thing you only got to worry about is the two dogs from earlier. Just kill those two. And then the crows and the... Actually, you can maybe run past them. Oh no, I forgot you respawn too. Up. What are the groanings coming from? That pile of corpses that's moving. Oh my god, no, no. I almost got pinched into a corner there. That would have been miserable. Man, why are you... Ah. God damn, that was going off. Alright, with him dead, you can pick up the Beast Hunter Scythe right here. In a sense, it's very similar to the Saw Cleaver, but it's going to scale better with dexterity. Not a bad weapon. Not a bad weapon at all. I used it as my secondary choice on a build from quite a while ago. But anyway, point stands that it's a decent choice for a weapon. I like it a lot. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a weapon in Bloodborne that I dislike, which is what I think is one of the beauties of this game. Is pretty much everything in this game is a solid choice. Alright, so this time, third time up, we're going to go over here. Drop on down, little ladder right here, and we're into the swamp. There's going to be some of those Cthulhu dudes. We're just going to run past them for now. You can see there's some over here. Grab the Madman's Knowledge. And then we'll slippity-doop out right up this way. Alright, I'm going to go repair real fast. Fix that durability up. We'll check blood gems while we're at it since we found some new ones. Pretty sure I have a durability down on one of my weapons. Hmm, 18, I do. Okay. Attack versus beasts down. Arcane up. Bolt attack. Damn. So that's the best we have right now. Is the weapon durability down. And what about in this category? Attack versus open. We have the attack 18. Ken 13.9. I'm gonna have to sell some of this stuff. The attack 15, which is solid. And then mostly just garbage. Okay. Of course, you could always just do what's it called? You could do false depths. Get yourself some 21% physical damage gems if you wanted. I'm not that worried about it though. We should be fine with the gear we have to get through things. Alright, so leaving this lantern, run on down here. They're gonna be a skitters. Get them. Get that there skitters. Oh no, you little shit. No. Alright, well, there's only one thing to do here, and that's reload. These skitters are with chunks. I know back in the Amygdala chapter we reloaded a lot, but these guys are with chunks, and I am not letting chunks go. You're going nowhere. Alright, so you can go ahead and summon Henriette. You don't have to, but summoning her can be a little bit useful for this next section. She's just gonna basically just cover your ass and fight stuff. When we grab this, a baddie's gonna drop right there. Oh, this is the red eye one. This is literally why I summoned Henriette. Go fight him for me, thank you. Let's hope he comes down. Okay, goodies, goodies, goodies. Oop, no, almost missed one. Ah, the vermin from him dying. Follow this along for the oil urn, and then one of the best weapons in the entire game. Oh god, I forgot about these things. The whirligig saw. Now, I'm not actually going to do much with the whirligig saw, but this thing, I really got to give it credit where credit's due. Very nice one-handed, kind of blunt moveset here. But the two-handed moveset turns this thing into a massive pizza cutter. Very high strength scaling, and in transform mode, it's considered serrated. So it does damage against beasts. Like, mine's not leveled up, so obviously the damage isn't that good here, but... Oh no, stop it, please. Oh, please, please stop. Oh, no, please. Please, 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 stop this. Please, please, please. So what's the charge? Anyway, if you level it up and you're playing strength, fantastic weapon choice. Probably the strongest strength weapon in the game, just because of the serrated bonus you're getting on it. But otherwise, she'll probably take a minute killing all this stuff. Are you done? I felt like after all the time she spent fighting this stuff, I had to... I was like, well, we'll just finish it off. You've come this far. Even though she is going to die. There's only one summon that I like to bring to the upcoming boss, and it is not Henriette. Okay, follow for on a whirligig up the ladder, get the madman's on the right and the butcher set on the left. We already got the madman's knowledge over there. But we just want to wait here for a second, make sure she comes along. Because we're quite literally just using her as a distraction. If she would... And... Come on, let's go. Come on, this way. Come on. Come on. Alright, she's down. Good. So we're gonna run right past this guy. And back here in the corner, the butcher set. You can kill these guys if you want, but to be frank, they are not really worth it. I think it's we get what? 2,300 souls. That one, though, 10 quicksilver bullets, that's actually pretty nice. If you take too long on these things, they'll do like an enrage mode, and then they're extra scary. Just beware of that. And this one's 6 blood vials. So, I mean, you know, stuff's not bad, but at the same time, I don't think it's particularly good. More blood vials there. Right here, we have a eyeball scoop pack. Kill that. This guy, you can kill this guy on the way to the boss. Takes 1 hit, and he always drops 5 blood vials, so a nice little blood vial farming spot. Kill the crows, and then, should be... I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Back over. Maybe Henriette's not a, not in the guild, but yeah, there should be a summon sign right here. That's not showing up, and I'm wondering if it conflicts with her. I didn't actually test that. Oh, yeah, pebbles, and then we are set. So when you go in there, that's the boss. Before we go in, though, we're actually going to leave because I don't want her along. There is only 1 summon that we would bring to this boss, and that is Voltaire. There's actually 3 summons you can get here, but as you bring along more summons, the health of the boss is going to go up. And so the whole reason that we swapped over to Impurity... Can I use this? I can't. Oh no. Well, I guess we're going to try the boss with Henriette. Usually she dies to the Cthulhus, and that's it. So, what I wanted to do, if we don't kill this, we'll end up doing it anyway, but right here, as long as you are in, as long as you're in Impurity, you can summon Voltaire, leader of the League. He uses the Whirligig Saw, and he does really, really well against this next boss. He is basically just this dank tank. But what we have up next is Ludwig the Holy Blade. This is actually a pretty hard fight. None of the fights in the DLC are really easy, for that matter. He has a charging move that can one-shot you. When he jumps into the air, honestly, this sounds ridiculous, but the best thing I found to do was to just panic roll. I found trying to time the roll didn't work very well. When he gets down to about 50%, he will pull out his sword and go Moonlight Horseman mode and actually fight you with it. A couple things to look out for. You can get viscerals on him. When you do a visceral, if he's in a sword form, he'll do this like mega Moonlight Kamehameha thing. Avoid it. If you do bring Voltaire, one thing that you can do that helps is use the choir bell to heal him on up. Help keep your summon alive. I'll toss that on here. It's expensive, keep that in mind. You pop in the choir bell, costs, it is not cheap at 7 bullets. A lot of bullet usage. Beyond that, you can use whatever you want here to get extra damage in. Firebolt, Phantasm. I don't think any of them actually... Let me check real fast. Let me, just to confirm, in terms of resistances, it looks like fire is going to be the best bet. Fire, and then serrated, of course, because he's a beast. But I believe that only works for the first phase of the fight. I think phase 2, it doesn't. So anyway, buff that up, and then, you know, time to just do our best. I mean, it's a hard fight. Like, there's really... I wish I had a better strategy to give you here, but there really isn't one. It's just... get good against weird horsemen. Hits very hard, very aggressive. But it's good to have a summon, because ideally you want to summon distracting his ass, and then you just sit back and wail on him. That's the jump up in the air. Henriette's dead. That's nice. Jeez. Actually, with her dead. Oh, oh, you sneaky little. What a time to get hit by that. As soon as I was like, oh, someone's dead. Let me just warp out. Ah, that's okay. I need to pick up more fire paper. I'm pretty low anyway. Boop, 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 doop, ba-doo. Which actually, I should pick up another blood rock. Pretty sure I've gained enough insight. 24. Ba, ba, da, ba. I needed, what, 60, I believe it is. About 25. 35, 45, 55, 65. There we go. Should be plenty. So I want at least one remaining and one to summon, and it's enough to buy a blood rock with. Ba ba da ba. It's a rock. There we go. And then over here, I will pop a. I really thought those were worth more. I don't remember how expensive. I think the papers are pretty expensive, if I recall. Yeah, 8,400. Yikes. Well, 2 should be fine. Having the correct summon here makes a big difference. I can't stress that enough either. Like, and you know, the only summon I would bring up to this fight is Voltier, and it's mainly because Voltier has a massive health pool. He's basically a tank. So you know, there's a dude that's just straight pure beefcake, and on top of that, his weapon is basically designed for an encounter like this. It does the shit ton of serrated damage. So there we go. Want to summon him. If you really want to go try hard, you can of course pop a beast blood thing, but keep in mind this thing does a lot of damage. So you know the damage is there, but it's very easy for you to get doinked if you're not careful. It's one big tap and you're down on the ground. Anyway, this should be a blowout though, because we almost, if our summon hadn't died, we would have been fine. It's just the way this fight runs. It really helps to have the summon as a distraction, you know? Where are my echoes? Y'all see my echoes? I see them. They're in the corner. I wonder if it's because of the church garb I'm wearing that he's on me more than he's on Voltier. Y'all can watch this cutscene. This one's cool.
You were at my side all along.
Creepy ass horseman.
My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
you gotta wonder what kind of drugs Miyazaki was on when he made this. Anyway, now he stands up on his hind legs and fights with a sword. Oh, that's gonna be a big explosion. Oh, we managed to get away. Oh, big visceral. Boom! After the visceral, be careful for the... He usually does this Kamehameha. There's the Kamehameha. It's not really a Kamehameha, it's a sword slam, I guess, technically, but... Big smash! Like, look at Voltaire, dude, look at his health! That's what I'm talking about. Let me hit him with the, where's the... Yeah, conviction, that's what I'm talking about. Such a massive difference, that encounter from the other one. Anyway, go on up to the head here. If you have on church stuff like this, like the Executioner's Garb, there's some unique dialogue.
Tell me, good hunter of the church, have you
seen the light? And then you said, yes, that is a relief, blah, blah, blah. Now sleep kindly. Holy Moonlight Sword, let's go! So the Holy Moonlight Sword is a weapon that I've been waiting to get for a while. So, just as a comparison, swing, swing, the overhead, the Holy Moonlight. Y'all recognize this moveset from anywhere? That's right. It's the fucking Claymore moveset. Love it. And, not all. Wow! Really, really good weapon. Cannot stress that enough. DDC, as you can see, higher scaling in Arcane than, or this one, I want to say it scales better than this at the end. But another quality weapon, same as Ludwig's Holy Blade, and a really good one at that. You really can't go wrong with this bad boy. I want to say, are you? Yeah, you are physical and arcane split. Now, the one downside of physical and arcane split, as you'll notice, we can't use, we can't put bolt paper on it or anything, because we can do this, and then it's basically a pure arcane weapon. Despite that, it's really nice. It's a really, really good weapon. Cannot stress that enough. I'm probably going to level that up and make that my secondary weapon choice. I don't know. There's a lot of choices to consider. And that's the benefit of a quality build. I could really, you know, with my stat, I could just run a skill weapon and I'd be fine with it. I could run whatever I want. But anyway, we are going to wrap things up. After here, you could take off your rune. You're not going to need the impurity rune anymore. There are some other summons. But they're not going to be for a while. So go back to Hunter for the time being. Spend your echoes, do whatever you want. And in the next episode, we're going to tackle the underground corpse pile and quite possibly Lawrence as well. Just something that, to be frank, I'm not really looking forward to. But either way, stay tuned, and I will catch you soon as we continue.